Hello, everyone. Yesterday, you may have seen my video called Sonic is Dead. We're back in the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Last time we left off, we entered the library with Vector and Espio, and we have to collect some evidence. Alright, there's a book. What's that bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of sorry. Let me get a drink of water first. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sorry, let me get a little bit of water. Okay. Sorry about that. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor is talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor. Sorry, I read pickle and professor, so I said professor or whatever. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Alright, we did the globe, the book. What about the... No, I don't... Not the bookshelf yet. Hang in there. A cow. A chow. How do you say that? Is it a KO? A chow? A KO? I don't know. I'm just gonna say chow. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hang in there. Wow, I really needed to see this. This is literally... This little chow was hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there is that much thought put into this poster, right? Something's always sitting in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing there here. I really thought there'd be something there. Crisp, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins had a secret, I'm sure of it. Crisp, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. But was that supposed to be a compliment? But that's the next room, we don't want to go there. Chow's Cola, check out our book club, Book of the Month, Gone Gal. Okay. Alright. What does the arm have to do? Oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. We don't have much to click on now, other than, Vector or Espio and Adore, and these two. Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas in here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Crisp, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Looks like there's... Look, there's Stalactides. No, I'll leave it. Oh, haha. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Alright. We clicked on about everything now. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these are knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. What's on the table? Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Crisp, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, you'd have one ring, because there's no way there have been so many murders. Okay. Normally it's just like, I think we've got enough evidence. Go talk to them. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about trains? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The windows show the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really liked that one, huh? What do we have? We have a library map, a train map, a menu. Hold on, let me take a little look at that. Okay, so this is gonna be helpful for our recap. This is the back of the train. This is where we started. We were all just hanging out here. Everyone went to their stations. Me, Tails, and Amy got the train sped up, and we went back into here, which is the closet to the dining room. We broke out, found out Sonic's dead, went to Knuckles, interrogated him, and now we're here. Okay, that's the recap so far. Can we talk to you? Sorry. You actually should have bring a knife on the train. I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Oh my god, sorry, I have a hiccup. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Alright. Nothing like cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering. Drink water because that helps skip the hiccups. Okay, sorry for getting more water, but alright, let's go back. Okay, wait, what if I was gonna say, what if his poetry helped something? Talk. What'll it be? Poem about space. Look at all these guys. They look cool. Okay. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my egg sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you lot. You know, sure, let's just say he does have some talent. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book tiles just excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train recurrently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing, yeah. Same thing. Alright. I think it's the same. Click on any bookshelves. Is it the same thing? Oh my god. Is this the same thing? Yep. Is it the same thing? Yeah. Is there something like hidden behind a painting? Tails. You Star integration. So the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Crisp and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really was reading in the library card. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library card to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you want to talk, I have a hunch on what book that book might be. The manual. It's the manual. A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? It wasn't in alphabetical order, even though every other book was. Oh, what? What is this? What is... Oh. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna have enough rings. Oh, I did. I have enough rings. Yippee. Alright, I just want to give a shout out to someone. Amelia. If you're watching this, hello. because she's the reason I'm playing this. Well, not really the reason, I just thought I'd check it out, but she's one of the reasons. There are books scattered on the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Crisp. Oh, sorry. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Crisp, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual, just to flip a page and ask away? Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company doesn't just want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Chris, hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I choose? What about 15? What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Chris. Let's see if SBO can go 3 in a row. I don't know. Never mind. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yeah. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that? Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit that reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. He studies ninjutsu, so he can communicate through the mind. SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Crisp? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Crisp, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading, but what? Shadow's Lock. Shadow's Lock? Please, pray tell me, what does this have to do with anything? Bro, Chris, let's get our argument together. He came through, and also Rouge. No? Did she not come in to look for something? God, this is actually kind of hard. Oh, 2 and 2? Oh, dang. Ooh. Alright. Sorry, I ate a little peanut. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't a high score long. Procs are natural gamers. SPO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SPO is fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SPO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense SPO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadows returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SPO leave? Shadows locked all the doors and no one saw SPO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Crisp, one that I would love for SPO to solve. You gotta believe me, that cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SPO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SPO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Join Tails, because he's obviously hiding something. He left the car. So he's obviously... He obviously left the car because the lock's undone. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning. And my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers on board this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can... No! I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be right back. one of my cats started freaking out, and my mom was really surprised. So I tried to help her find out what happened. I'm sorry. What piece of evidence shows the Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen one another? I honestly don't know, like, unless it's just like, look, he was sitting on one of the tables, maybe Shadow was blocked by a bookshelf. But I don't know. God. Every time there's a good spot to collect some rings, it's always like blocked by some like shurikens or whatever. I forgot to jump and at the last second I was like, oh yeah, I should probably jump. The library map? I see. Oh, I see. No, I forgot I have to click. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a white SPO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly on the map you mean. Where could have SPO have been for Shadow not to see him? Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the swim car, SPO was in the same spot. And that confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SPO couldn't have seen one another from the spot, because the bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SPO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SPO. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Beautiful. Too many locked doors to worry about. But I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sad the artwork isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. I can't believe it. We literally took the lock. It's in my pocket. Oh, it seems the next door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. And that's our cue to leave. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to skip that. Give him heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. The murder's on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tock. Tick, 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 tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Crisp, let's see what's next. Coming. I'm out of here. You sure you don't want to stay back and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Ooh. Wow. Looking pretty nice. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you have brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right, folks. Have you brought up a lot? Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. I'm sorry, I'm eating raisins. So I'm a part business tycoon, part surveyor of fine collectibles. I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergy chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. Please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. Oh, Mom, we can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergy chow egg is here in our train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library card with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see it. Finders keepers, sweetheart. I don't like this image of her like flinging a heart and like kissing. I don't know. Change your sprite, please. Block it with my mouse. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator's finally it's changed. The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergy chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access key. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergy chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this. I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Is that... Or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Chris, but do you have an opinion on this? Oh, I shouldn't say that, because it's up for a 5-finger discount. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Crisp are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergy chocolate chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergy chow egg room. Oh, I think that's Fabergé. I'm just gonna say Fabergé. Because that might be it. Access to the Fabergé chow egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has the access key. Do we distract the guard? Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Oh, Chris, are you okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? I think a Rouge would be good. Of course, I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow. Oh, I forgot you could fly. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being distracted makes sense. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over then. But Tails can fly. Can he not? With his tail? What about Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Your voice was so stoic. I have chills. But I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Causing a ruckus. I like it a lot. Thanks. That'll get the guard's attention for sure. Let's move forward. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Take their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of here, Chris. What do you do with the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Tab tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If Aaron was ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up in the elevator. Aw, we don't get to act it out. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. You couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we can hear a real prize. I have to put the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé chow egg. No question, this has to be the safe without treasure. Enter the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see, 230401. Oh wow, it's here. Haha, I have it. Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You surely think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, tick, tick. Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret? Because each egg is a bomb? You're thinking around to something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rouge. Fine, but what do? Where can I put this thing? Put it back in the safe and close it. We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire. You gotta cut one, like the movies. This isn't a movie, Crisp. This is real life. Ah, he's got a good point. I actually don't know what to choose. Trust the egg again. Oh. So the arm can detect like explosives brought onto the train. So if this was a bomb, it wouldn't be on the train. Those robotic arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor. And he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow and not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Look what's inside! Yo. Is that like a necklace? I can see like the chain at the top. I would literally wear that if that was real. That's just straight drip. Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too. The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is he drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to ever tell the Fabergé chow egg's secret. I wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. Beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and should get the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. Won't the security guard notice us or walk out of the elevator? No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend. Okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. I keep pressing enter instead of clicking. Stealing was strangely fun. The thing is, being a bad person, it's fun, but it's bad. Don't ask how I know. Like bullying people, like on Roblox. I don't bully people in real life, but it's fun, but they'll depending on their age, they'll tell on you, and then you'll get banned on Roblox the game, or just you'll get in trouble in real life, and it's sad. But I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled show. But what is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. While I appreciate your assistance, it is, as I said, finders keepers. I need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. I keep pressing enter, dang it. We'll get out of your way for now then. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks. Will do. Come on, Chris. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Anything else we can interact with? Trash can, trash can. Tails, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Did I hear an O? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See, it's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive her to work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married, and it's about caring, dedication, persistence. That sounds very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. Lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from Lollipop, that's all here. There, Crisp, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. No, there was nothing in it. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? No. Dr. Eamon's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Oh, wanna play some blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you, Chris. We simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Anything else? Oh, you have them? Hold on, what is it? The capabilities of the robots are quite spectacular, if I do say so myself, my good man. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. Probably AI. I don't know, the conductor's ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. He's saying big words that I can pronounce, but I have no idea what they mean. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does a deal with a lot of casinos. He's an evil scientist. That's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker ship I've personally seen had Eggman's mug on it. So I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. Suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. Alright. Let's find Shadow. Now is as good a time to clean up my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails, but I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Crisp, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk, so let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails? Indubitably. Perfect. My dear Crisp. Okay, I really do hate to do this. But I can't just finish the game in 3 episodes. How about this? If this video gets, let's say, 75 views, I will play the rest of the game tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, I don't know why I did this one when I could have just done that one. But goodbye, my good sir.